know her. Yeah, she unfortunately couldn't make it today. But first of all, I just want to thank Matt, Felicia, and Leah for the visit because it was awesome. I don't think we realize how much hard work goes into trying to find a venue, especially when your venue changes and tells you can't come.
It was a conflict of interest for the Y to have a Beachbody Fitness event, and they told us that 3 days ago. Was it 3 days? 3 days ago.
They can't handle the competition, or what?
Well, it's good.
They don't stand behind their brand enough.
It's good, right? Our brand is strong, so they got scared.
Yeah,
but thank you.
So thank you guys for doing all the hard work on our behalf, because it's awesome to be able to come. For me, we've got about a 2-hour drive for me and my team, and we get to talk Beachbody on the way here and just get to know each other and hear each other's story, and it's just an awesome day. So back to Success Partners. How many of you actually have a Success Partner? Just so I have a reason to know. So not too many. Okay. So by the end of, is your Success Partner here?
Pittsburgh, California.
No. Okay, so most of you are, yeah. So basically, I'll talk about what it is for those of you who aren't sure. But it's basically kind of a partner in crime for your business, like an accountability partner. So it's somebody that you can talk to about your Beachbody stuff, somebody you can depend on when things maybe aren't going so well, somebody you can celebrate with when things are going awesome, because we know sometimes this business can be a little bit of like ups and downs, roller coaster ride. So it's nice to have a sounding board, and so that you can maybe try to stay a little bit in the middle through all of it, because with sales and things like that, it can be difficult. So basically, it's also someone to strategize and plan with. So Nana and I are always trying to come up with new crazy ideas and different things we can do to promote Beachbody, try new things, because for everyone in Canada, this is a fairly new thing. We're just a year and a half in, right? So it's a good way to kind of test ideas, try things, reevaluate, see what works, what doesn't, and then come back with a new plan. It's also, how many of you know what the game plan is? Beachbody game plan? Okay, it's number 9 on the game plan, so it's a pretty big deal. Beachbody really suggests it for everyone, and I found a huge change in my business. I actually have 2 Success Partners. So I would strongly suggest it. So who is it? You want to find somebody, and they don't have to be on your team. They can be on your team. They don't have to be in your downline. But what you want to do is find somebody who has the same goals as you. So my goals for this year are to be an elite coach, which means I need to be 5-star diamond. So I wanted to find someone who had those same goals, and Nana does. So we teamed up. But the trick is, you want to find someone you can connect with and click with and work well with, but someone who has different strengths than you. Because if you have the same strengths, you're not going to develop your weaknesses. And that's where the Success Partner thing comes into play. So I'm very strong with sales, with SC. Nana is very strong with team building. So we become like an awesome team, because she helps me with how to attract new coaches, how to get my new coaches started. She's like a whiz with looking at your downline and figuring out where to put new people and why, and how to build your strong leg. And she reads all the documents, and she'll like vomit them to me, and I'm like, just tell me left or right. Yeah. So that's the trick, is finding somebody who's strong where you aren't, and then you help each other and you share tips. And because something to me for getting SC might just make sense to me and come naturally, to other people it might not. So that way I can share. So she'll say to me, oh, how the hell did you get this many points this month? And I'll say, well, this is what I did. And I'll say, how did you get this many coaches? And then she shares back. So it's really important that you find somebody who has different strengths. What if you find somebody and you start working with them and you realize like it's not really a good match? So maybe they have the same strengths as you, or maybe you realizing they're not really working as hard towards their goals as you are, and you're not getting much out of the partnership. That's okay. Sometimes you might have 2 or 3 Success Partners before you find the right one. But the trick is to realize that and kind of, move on and find someone else who does help you. So what do Nana and I do? we've become really good friends. And if you can see Nana, she's really tall, and we kind of look like Ebony and Ivory. We're an awesome team, and we've become really good friends because we talk about our personal lives too, because that comes into this. Like, it's, you know, Beachbody is part of our lives. She has a little girl, I have 2 little girls. So whenever we talk once a week on the phone on Tuesday nights. We talk about personal stuff first. So we catch up on the week. We talk about whatever's going on in our lives. And then we have a checklist that I actually got from my coach, Leah, that she uses with her success partner. And I'm going to share that with you now if you want to take some little notes. So we check in on these things in order. The first thing we do, like I said, is personal. Then we talk about new contacts. So, you know, who we're talking to about business, who we're talking to about becoming a challenger, things like that. We talk about how our invites are going. So we check in with each other, how many we're doing a day. And we call each other out. So she's like, oh, I'm doing 2. I'm like, girl, that's not enough. You gotta do more. You want to hit SC10 this month, 2 a day is not enough. So like, we give each other a hard time. We do it in a nice way. Sometimes we probably each other up, but it works. Then we check in. Number 4 is we check in on Success Club and where we're at, where we want to be, and what we can do to get there. Number 5 is new sponsors, so our new coaches, you know, how many we're getting. We can sometimes ask each other's, like I'll ask her advice, where to place them, things like that. Number 6, we talk about our new coach groups, so how our new guys are doing in Coach Basics.
Slow down.
Sorry. I'll do it like the David Letterman thing at the end.
We'll send you the video.
Yeah. I'll post it on YouTube. So number 5 is new sponsors. Number 6 is new coach groups. And we also talk, like, if we have any emeralds who are in the diamond line groups, things like that, check in. Because sometimes you can get ideas too, like if some of my emeralds are in the group and they're maybe not checking in as much, then maybe Nan will be like, oh, why don't you try this? You know, message them and check in and see. So sometimes things you wouldn't think about doing yourself. So number 7 is committing to your office hours. This is something that I need to work on. So for me, I need to work on, you know, saying when I'm going to work and then working in that time, only that time. So Nana's on me and Leah on that one. Number 8 is rank advancement. So we talk about our coaches and our goals for rank advancement, who's ranking, who's not. And number 9 is PD. We check in on what PD we're doing. We often try to do the same thing, so we can talk about our takeaways and things like that. So I'll just go back over the list. So number 1 was personal. Number 2 was new contacts. Number 3 was insights. Number 4 was SC. Number 5 was new sponsors. Number 6, I can I'll put this on my fitness page too, or if you email me and Facebook message me. I'm Leslie Phillips Community on Facebook. New coach groups, 6. Number 7, committing to office hours. 8, rank advancement. And 9 is PD.
What's PD?
Personal development. Sorry. So yes.
What hours are you trying to stick to?
Well, I mean that'll be personal. So for me, I do this full time, as well as I have a full-time job. I'm a stay-at-home mom. So I work around my girls. One's in school every day, and then my baby's only Tuesdays and Thursdays. So, you know, Tuesday afternoon, I have Tuesday mornings, I volunteer at the school, and then Tuesday afternoons I have a block of 2 hours. And then my kids go to bed at 7, so then I normally try to do like 7 to 9 at night or whatever. So I aim to work 35 to 40 hours a week now, and I'm doing it, but in the beginning I was like 15 to 20. And then I would literally get, you know those agendas where it has the hourly for each day, and I would highlight like my blocks of time, and that's my Beachbody time. And then Leah recommended a great program called Acuity Scheduler. And you can actually set up a free account and then send the link to your coaches, and you can block off your availability in that program, and then they can choose to make an appointment with you, and you'll get a message from that program saying, Michelle has requested a meeting with you, and you can put in choices, so it'll have like getting started right interview, rank advancement tips, whatever, and they can pick, and then I'll get the message saying she wants to Zoom call with you, which is like a, you guys know what Zoom is? Yeah. And then you can choose to Zoom with them, and so I'll know that on Tuesday, between 2 and 3, I'm going to Zoom with Michelle about rank advancement or whatever. So that way, your time is respected as well. Okay. And the big one is you have to talk about your whys with each other with your success partner, because that's what is going to pull you back when you get off track. So when you're having a bad week, and everybody has them, and you kind of think, what am I doing? Like, you know, maybe I should go back to teaching. I don't know. Like, this is, you know, everybody's saying no to me, and you know, my coaches, maybe it's not going well for them or whatever. Nana can say to me, but what about? And she brings me back. She brings up my why. She talks to me about it, and then it's like someone snaps their finger, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm back in the game, right? So you share that stuff with your success partner. You set your goals together, and the big thing is that you check in. You have to reevaluate, because if you don't reevaluate, you get to the end of the year and you're kind of like, oh crap, I want to do it this year. Yeah, happen. Oh, next year I'm gonna be late, right? Like you have to reevaluate. So what I do with my guys who are trying to advance to diamonds is we have a monthly check-in, weekly check-in. So at the beginning of the month, we set goals, and I do this with my success partner. We set goals for the month, then we set goals for the week, and then at the end of the week, we check in. Did we make those goals? If not, okay, what do we need to change? Why are we falling down? Okay? So it's important to do that and check in, reevaluate, and change up your game plan, because if it's not working, there's a need to make a change, right? And then what do you get out of it? You get consistency, because someone's holding you accountable. A lot of people will ask me, you know, why do you think you're successful? Because you know a lot of people, or you know what, you know, how much time are you putting in, or whatever. But I think that the reason I'm successful is because I'm consistent. I do the vital behaviors, and I do them every day, and I never stop. Like literally, when I was on my careers and I had to it was the first time I'd done that since I started. I traveled to Paris, France in September. I worked in my hotel room at night. Because I love my clients, and I want to help them, and I want to be there for them, and I see how they're changing their lives, and I don't want to miss out on it, and I don't want to not be there if they need me. And I realize that they're okay if I go on a cruise. And my team was awesome and stepped up and helped me. So, you know, but you have to be consistent. If you have a bad week and you're like, oh, forget it, I'm getting all these no's, I'm not inviting today. Well, you're not going to get a yes if you don't ask anybody, right? So it's easy to kind of just to get frustrated and stop. Don't stop your PD. Stay consistent. Do the little things every day. Invite, follow up, do your PD, work out, drink your Shakeology, product over product, and share what you're doing with people. Just talk to them. I also get motivation from Nana. So sometimes, even about like our own fitness journeys, she'll be like, girl, I don't want to work out. I'm like, okay, go. I'll meet you back here in half an hour. You know, and so that kind of thing, you motivate each other, and you get friendship and contact, somebody who understands you and what's something that's really important to you, because like everybody said, not everybody gets Beachbody, right? It's like this crazy, awesome cult of health and happiness, and not everybody gets it. Yes, exactly. So bottom line, get a success partner. It's super important, and you know, if you're not sure where to go, post in your big team page. Talk to your upline, ask if they have suggestions. When I was looking for my second success partner, I asked Leah, she talked to her success partner, and her success partner recommended one of her diamonds, and now I'm paired up with her as well. So, you know, just ask and do it, because it will really help for you. It'll help motivate you, and I really believe it takes your business to the next level.
What am I doing wrong now?